Thursday, which means it's Spirit Day, brought to you by LimaMar Restaurant and Cocktail Bar on East State Street in downtown Rockford. Tom is here tonight to tell us about this year's Blackhawk Classic.
Yes, ma'am. The 32nd annual, by the way.
That's a lot.
Yeah, 32 years we've been running vintage car races out of Blackhawk Farms Raceway. It's sponsored by the Vintage Sports Car Drivers Association. Last year we had 146 teams, race teams, from 14 different states as far away as Florida, Texas, Delaware, all come to Rockton, Illinois to race at Blackhawk Farms.
That sounds exciting.
It is exciting. It's a beautiful place, all kinds of different cars. We have 6 different classes of cars ranging from pre-World War II all the way up to first generation Miatas and everything in between. So there's something for everybody out there.
So how did you get involved in this?
I work for VSCDA. I race in VSCDA,
Cool.
Enjoy it, and over the course of time it became apparent that I needed to kind of give something back to the organization. So I was coerced, volunteered to take over the event a couple of years ago.
Okay, so you have not been in charge for the whole 32 years?
No, ma'am.
No,
not that long. For the last 2 years.
Okay, and it's taking place the 14th through the 16th. Now, what is the VSCDA?
Vintage Sports Car Drivers Association.
Okay.
So we're a sanctioning body in the Midwest. We sanction vintage sports car driving. It's under an umbrella group called Vintage Motorsports Organization, and we sanction and license vintage sports car drivers, primarily throughout the Midwest, but again, as far away as Florida, Texas, Pennsylvania, Delaware, all over.
How old were you when you started being like a car fanatic?
Gosh, I've been a car fanatic since high school, okay, but I didn't start racing until 5 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, wanted to for a long time, but eventually it got into my blood, and Mr. Ron Suave, my mentor, got me started in it, found me a car in Missouri. I went down and hauled it back and have been racing ever since.
I kind of love that though, like that you knew this was something you wanted to do all the way back in high school, but
absolutely,
stuff gets in the way sometimes, but you still found your way back.
Yeah, you know, you've got
like
responsibilities, and then eventually you get around to the point where you can do that and enjoy
so cool.
it and have fun. Yeah,
I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, so what is the Sprite Midget series?
The Sprite Midget series is a group what we call Spridgets. It's MG Midgets and Austin Healey Sprites. We're a group of racers, and we have a series that goes on throughout the year, kind of a championship within a championship, so to speak. And we race against each other for points, and at the end of the season, first, second, third place points are awarded, and trophies or hats or something like that, shirts, yeah, a lot of fun.
And a cool thing for Rockton lovers too is if you come to the Classic, you also get tickets to Old Settlers Day.
Yeah, every year we contribute half of our net proceeds to a local charity. Last year it was the American Cancer Society, and we wrote a check for $2,500 to the Six Strings for Susan organization. This year it's the Rockton Lions Club. Great organization. They distributed $70,000 to local charities last year, so we're proud to partner with them. And as part of that partnership, we have a BOGO going on where your wristband to the Blackhawk Classic will get you into Old Settlers Days, and vice versa. Your Old Settlers Days wristband will get you into Blackhawk Classic for free.
Fun.
So, I mean, Rockton's going to be the place to be Father's Day weekend, right?
I think so. All right, so we got to make this drink. It's called a Cortina, and what is a Cortina?
It's a Ford Cortina, so built between 1962 and 1982 by Ford of Britain. It was the largest selling vehicle in Britain 9 out of 10 years in the 1970s. So very popular, pretty pedestrian car, if you will, but when paired with a Collins Chapman designed Lotus twin cam engine, it became the really hot ticket on the racetrack.
Okay.
Yeah.
And apparently it has something to do with tequila.
It does. I mean, it's a good way to, summer drink, nice and light.
Pretty easy. This is 6
Pretty
ounces
easy.
tequila.
Yes, ma'am.
3 ounces of orange liqueur. 3 ounces of lime juice. We're just gonna guess this one.
We'll guess.
1, 2, 3.
If it's not quite 3, that's okay.
I'll have you shake it.
All right.
And then we'll pour and try them. It smells good. I like tequila and I like orange liqueur. And lime juice is always an ingredient you need, right? I'm not gonna drink that on its own, but you can pour them over there if you want.
Right.
Smells good. Looks good too, thank you.
You're welcome.
It's like almost a margarita. All right, cheers.
Cheers.
Let's try these. This is good. This will make you in the mood to watch some racing.
This will get you going. Yeah, dude.
So make sure you get your tickets to Blackhawk Classic. You can follow along with the VSCDA.org. Tom, thank you so much for coming.
Indeed. Thanks, Michelle.
Dominique is back next for a new What's Buzzing after producer Sydney's Weekend Planner.